Okay, let's talk about Craig Mottram. Good old Craig Mottram. Distance runner, a long distance runner from Australia. And the reason why I want to talk about Craig Mottram is recently I read an article on Runner's World where he says that he's going to move up to the marathon distance. And the reason why is because that recently he said that his performance on the track, he's not where he wants to be at, so he says, I think it's time now to move up. And I say, hey, why not? Sure, that's great, Craig. Go for it. Reason why? I think there's two things. Money, age. Why do I say that? Okay, money. Prize winnings for major marathons during the year, like Boston, New York, Chicago, Berlin, London, whatever, like the major marathons around the world. First prize, I mean, like what is it, like $25, $50, $75,000 or something? I'm not quite sure because I don't have it really in my head right now. I'm just spouting out as I'm saying it, So it's just that I don't have the information on me though, so I'm just gonna go on a guess. But yeah, doing a couple of those every year, you make a good living though. Actually, as I think about it more, it actually might be more than that, though, a lot more. But I'm not sure. It's a lot of money. I'll just put it this way: it's a lot of money when you get certain places. Like especially if you win the marathons, you're gonna go home with a big old fat check. So, and second, I said age. Good old Buster is 32 years old though. Now 32 ain't that old, but in the world of distance running, you are getting up there though. And if he says that his performance on the track isn't where it used to be, then it's not going to get there anymore though. So he decided, alright, well, I don't have the legs I had when I was, when I was like 25, 26 years old, so yeah, why not? Just gotta go up. So yeah, he figured, hey, he could be competitive at the marathon distance, also half marathon though. And I say, hey, that's great, Again, Craig Mottram is one of my favorite distance runners. He's my favorite Australian runner. Him and John Landy are though. And yeah, it's just that with Craig though, yeah, I'm not bashing him about it or anything. I just say, hey, it's kind of a certain move that I wasn't expecting from him, but now as I think about it, makes sense though. So I say, go for it, Craig. And they said that he was going to debut like in the springtime, so he was going to do Boston or like London. I say go for Boston first though, because it's fast. Now, even though whatever time you're going to get, if you break a certain time, which is a record, it's not going to count because of how Boston's course is set up and all that. Supposedly the fastest times ever run there, but the way it's how Boston's course is regulated, all that, it's a little complicated, but it's not gonna count though. But yeah, you could do Boston, you could do London, hey, you could do Chicago, you could do New York, you could do Berlin, and I say great, that's good. I mean, he's gonna be 36 when the games are in Rio though, so representing Australia in the marathon, definitely see it though. It'll be nice to see him run with David Ritzenheim, Ryan Hall, possibly Haile Gebrselassie. Now that would be fucking awesome. That would be fucking awesome. I won't lie. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be very interesting to see Mottram on the roads instead of the track anymore. He's a big stature guy for a distance run. He's just like 6'2", 160 though, which like in the everyday world, that's just being a tall, skinny guy like me though. But I'm 6'4", about 175 though. That's big for a distance runner, but outside the world, I'm a tall, skinny fuck. Alright, but yeah, okay, Craig, good job. Yeah, like I said, reason why I moved up, money and age. That's the only way I could think of it, but it makes sense. So good job for Craig. And I hope he does well. I think his first debut marathon, he could run, what, 210, 209, maybe 208, no? I could see him doing that. Or maybe it might take him a couple of years to get there. Maybe might run a little slow, like 212, 213. But he'll be right up there. I guarantee it. He'll be right up there, though. It'll be interesting to see how he compete with the best marathoners in the world, though. And I wish him all the best. So, Craig, good luck out there, buddy, alright? Awesome. Right.